Back everybody. Now this year's Johannesburg International Mozart Festival is back once more with this year's edition paying tribute to the Papageno and Papagena theme, exploring the relationship between male and female identities in music. The Johannesburg International Mozart Festival has been a success for the past 9 years, and this festival combines world-class classical performances with an innovative and creative approach to programming and outreach projects for children, students and audiences. And to tell us more about the festival, we're joined by renowned conductor Richard Koch, as well as one of the composers in residence, Lungiswa Plaatjies. A very good morning to you two, and welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you.
Lungiswa, I'm going to start with you. Now, this year's theme, Papageno and Papagena, take us through the relevance of this theme.
This theme, for me, I think it's all about togetherness and the unity, and also the combination of African music and classic and jazz.
Okay. Richard Koch, talk to us about this this particular festival.
These festivals have been going for 10 years now, as you said. And each year we take a theme, like Papageno and Papagena, which is from Mozart, from his opera The Magic Flute. And what we do is to expand, as Lungiswa says, here there's a difference between African music and Western music, the links between them, how they blend and work together. But also we have more areas that we can explore of opposites and contrasts. Not just Western music and African music, which is one area which Lungiswa is exploring in this festival, but also male-female, and we've got a lot of female composers represented here. You know, female composers are very underrepresented in music. That's why we have Lungiswa here, because she's one of our female composers and a very important female composer. And so the theme runs all the way through this festival, which is lasting this whole week coming up now. But we've got fantastic performances from performers from overseas, we've got performers from here, and as you say, lots of educational programs.
Yeah.
We've got master classes, vocal master classes, programs for kids, and so on.
Now, the program having run for the past 9 years, what is it that's new that we'll be introducing this year?
Well, the new things are the composers in residence, because we have two composers in residence, Matthijs van Dijk and Lungiswa, and she can tell you about the program that they're doing next Sunday, which is an unusual program.
Yeah, tell us more about that.
Yeah, on Sunday, I'm performing with the Art ensemble, from Cape Town. And it's a combination of African music and Western music, and where I'm playing indigenous instruments, mbira, nyungwe, uadi, a Xhosa instrument, and umkhube. So it would be exciting, and also music. Music has no color.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
So So I'm looking forward to it, and
Now, the JMF educational initiatives, what sort of activities have you planned for this year?
We had 3 composers from Cape Town, and we introduced 2 female composers, Nomapostile Nyege from Cape Town, and also Kara Stacy from Cape Town, and also I want to see more female musicians to come up front in terms of composing and also playing African instrument and mix music with Western and African music.
Are you seeing an interest from particularly from females in taking up this composing route and conducting route as yourself?
Yeah. Conducting, well, funny enough, while we were doing yesterday, we had this fantastic workshop with the Goethe Institute where we had these young composers, and there was a very enthusiastic audience. While I was doing that, my wife was conducting the orchestra.
Really?
So, yeah, there are very few, funny enough, very few female conductors and not enough female composers. So there's a definite emphasis on it this year in the festival. And of course, we have to train young people from a very young age. So one of the things we're doing today, for example, this afternoon, is an orchestra for anyone who wants to come and play. It's called Orchestra from Scratch. We've got about 150 people coming to play in the orchestra.
Okay.
Young people, old people, whoever wants to come. So there are lots of
tickets, where do you get hold of them?
All the tickets are through CompuTicket.
Okay. All right. Thanks you so much for
Okay.
joining us this morning.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That was a conductor, Richard Koch, and composer in residence, Lungiswa Plaatjies, talking to us about the annual Johannesburg International Mozart Festival. Let's go for an ad break now. We'll be back with the news at the top of the hour.